And then what do we got here?
So the Mac Bowl is a Texas toast, and then it's our homemade mac and cheese on top. This one's got brisket on it.
Brisket on it.
It's a very simple dish that has amazing flavors.
I could eat that all day, every day.
Yeah, most people say that.
I would not get sick of eating this.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Harold Dean's Smokehouse. Man, they got barbecue, they got cocktails, they got wings. Brother, they got everything in between. Come on in, y'all. Hey,
we have this platter here for you already.
Awesome, looks amazing. And then you got a cocktail here too.
Of course.
What is all of this? It looks amazing and it smells even better.
Well, it is amazing. I have the gator balls right here for you.
Okay.
The jalapeno crisp, smoked wings, and then I have our breeze bites.
Oh my goodness. And then what's the drink here?
Our Texas sour.
A Texas sour. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna try one of these wings here. These are one of your smoked wings, right?
Of course.
This thing is like layered in seasoning. It's absolutely amazing. This is good. I think I want to try one of these potatoes here. It's covered in cheese. Everything's better with cheese. And bacon, because everything's even better with bacon. That's really good. I hear Aaron's in the back, and he's making us a sirloin that's been dry aged for about 10 days. Let's go check that out.
All right.
What you got going on here?
So this is a St. Maria grill, a 7-foot long. We're using all pecan wood. We actually dry age a lot of different meats.
Okay.
There it is. We've already salted it, got it sweating. Get her on the grill. Oh yeah, she's nice and beautiful sizzle.
Now, what are you cooking this at? What temperature?
We're around 650.
Okay.
Somewhere there.
I'm gonna go right down the center.
Go down the center. That's a dry aged sirloin right there.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Bro, that's rock solid.
That sounds good.
And it just melts in your mouth. That's crazy. Dude, that's a ridiculous amount of flavor on this thing. We got some delicious looking food in here. I think that we're getting to the smoke side of things.
We are.
How'd you get into smoking meats, brother?
I'd have to say it's sort of family tradition.
Okay.
My dad and I built a smoker when I was 9 years old. We used that smoker 6 years ago to start the business. My uncle had a catering business that he was sort of retiring, and he had an old commercial smoker. It was one of the first Southern Prides ever made.
Right.
That smoker is actually in our trailer that we do because we started with the food trucks.
Right. So you started in a food truck.
So in a sense, it's sort of strange. We started with the pull behind smoker.
Right.
And a pop-up tent and going to local brewery places, and we went to farmers markets and church events and things like that.
Living the pitmaster's dream.
I guess it was a hell of a dream. We graduated up to the bigger smoker in an enclosed trailer.
Right.
We worked with it for a couple years, and then still did the farmers market scene and so forth, and got a good following. Did a lot of catering. COVID hit, and around here, it was a great time for people who were mobile with food.
Right.
So you could go into these HOAs and be compliant with all the rules and ordinances and all that stuff, and still be able to serve people great food. We did wonderful. It was a blessing for us that we made it through that time the way we did. And then we ended up buying a new trailer it's a larger concession style trailer. Transferred, put all the equipment in, so forth, and we still use that one plus another trailer today, doing corporate events.
Right.
We do schools, we do church events,
do everything.
Anything and everything. We take Harold Dean everywhere.
I want to know, who in the world is Harold Dean?
Harold Dean is my grandfather.
Okay.
His name was Harold Dean Long.
Okay.
Very phenomenal man. He was a very big influence to to my life,
Right.
and into all of our lives, my cousins and everything. And we lost them about 20 years ago, but I wanted, because we're doing such a family thing, I thought that it just made sense to pay homage to him.
Right.
And plus, Aaron Wayne isn't a barbecue name. Harold Dean is a barbecue name. So,
I agree with you. Man, I gotta say, I love how you've incorporated family into everything. I mean, you look on the menu, everything is named after somebody or some sort of influence.
this is Beck's Mac Bowl.
Okay.
Okay, that's named after my Aunt Becky.
Yeah.
And then, for instance, something else that's on the menu is Bubba's Baked Potato.
Right.
Everybody in Texas has a relative named Bubba. And my cousin Bubba, his name is Keith.
Everybody's got a cousin Bubba.
We named the tater after him.
Nice.
We have Breeze Mac Bowl, or Breeze Bites, which is an appetizer that we have, and
Got to try some of
roasted
those.
potatoes. They're awesome dish.
Real good.
Paying homage to the family.
Yeah.
You know, for instance, our German potato salad is a recipe handed down over generations from grandmothers.
Wow.
We make multiple dishes. Our barbecue sauce, for instance, it is multiple generations. Only 3 of us know how to make this sauce, and that's my wife, myself, and my cousin Bubba.
And cousin Bubba. But brother, I want to try some of this food, and I want to try
All right.
it with some of this barbecue sauce.
Go ahead. You got to start with the brisket.
With the brisket, right?
You're in Texas, you got to have some brisket.
Gotta have some brisket.
So you've got sausage. It's a Texas black pepper sausage. It's made here locally, and then we have pulled pork. It's really a Texas style pulled pork.
Yeah.
Most people are used to what you would say the Southern style pulled pork, which would be normally vinegar injected or
Right.
sauce with vinegar in some way. So it's sort of a tangy flavor. And they also like to cook, and I can say this from experience. We lived in South Carolina for multiple years, and they normally cook shorter periods of time and use different vinegars and stuff to
Right.
break it down.
To
Where
bring it all
here in
together.
Texas, our deal is slow, low and slow.
Low and slow, baby.
So our pork is cooked for, in the neighborhood of around 10 to 12 hours.
Nice.
Really just slow cooking. And then the next thing you got there is the turkey that we roast here.
Turkey's
And
another Texas thing that you guys like doing.
and
Smoked
and
turkey.
honestly, nothing we do here is sauced when it comes out, even our ribs and so forth. Everything is dry rubbed. We use a lot of just standard stuff,
Right.
coarse pepper,
Man,
coarse
that
salt.
turkey's good, brother.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
I like it because a lot of people don't know how to protect the integrity of the turkey. It always winds up being dry and overcooked.
Yep.
Some kind of way you've been able to lock in those flavors,
Well,
lock in all those juices in that turkey.
And what we do is we just coat it really well with our dry rub on the outside, which is a really simple dry rub. There's nothing fancy in it. We don't inject nothing. I found let the meat talk.
Right.
If you start with good meat, you have a good process, the meat will talk.
Let the meat
And that-
talk.
and
that's a
that's
hashtag right there. Let the meat talk.
Yeah, really, no doubt.
And then what do we got here?
So the mac bowl is a Texas toast, and then it's our homemade mac and cheese on top. We use real cheese. We don't use that powdered stuff. or any of that.
Right.
This one's got brisket on
Got
it.
brisket on it.
It's a very simple dish that has amazing flavors.
I could eat that all day, every day.
Yeah, most people say that.
I would not get sick of eating this.
This actually got started on the trailer. We've done mac and cheese bowls for 5 years. It's a common staple at any place we go. So,
Aaron, I want to know a little bit about what you do in the community and why this community loves you so darn much.
well, I'm talking about we do multiple things. Truth of the matter, we sort of got started with the church. That's sort of how all this started.
Okay.
I was doing volunteer work and cooking for events at church and things like that. And then it migrated into the business. And we've always tried to stay and keep homage to that we do a lot of stuff with our local church.
Right.
We do. And then we've expanded to other churches where we do festivals for them. For instance, we'll go in there and they'll be like, "Oh, we got to pay a upfront fee." Or no, you don't have to pay an upfront fee. Just tell me how many you're gonna have, and we'll do it. So we do it, and then when it's all said and done, let's say it's a pay to eat event.
Right.
Well, then we normally donate a percentage back to the church because they're trying to do a fundraiser. They're trying to raise money for their kids or for new pews or something, you know. So that's one way we give back. We also do a lot of charitable stuff with the police departments and the fire departments. And for instance, there's an event in Highland Village that's called Texas Fallen PD, and they pay homage to all the PD that have passed away during the year. And they do a bicycle race and a concert, and they had the food trucks and, you know, bounce houses, all that stuff.
Right.
And they do that over at their big park. So we do that every year. We've done that for several years now. The Lord's blessed us. It's up to us to help and bless other people and work through the situation.
You've been a very good steward of your talents.
Trying to.
And
yes.
People definitely appreciate that. Where can we find you on social media, websites, all that stuff?
It's very simple. It's HD Smoked Goods.
Okay.
And that's our hashtag, that's our Instagram, that is Facebook, and then that obviously is our website. It's www.hdsmokegoods.com. And then if you want to come by and see us, you know, we're at 5801 Long Prairie, Suite 870 in Flower Mound, Texas.
Love it. Thank you so much, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you for coming. I'm glad that you enjoyed everything.
Absolutely. Thoroughly did.
Man, this place has been absolutely amazing. Someplace you all definitely want to check out for sure. The owner is an amazing guy who has the heart the size of Texas, and man, he's got the talent the size of Texas too. I mean, the smoked meats, the dry aged beef, everything has been freaking phenomenal. You guys come check it out. This is one of America's very best restaurants.